So, I promised you guys a little something extra today, and I think I'll do it now while the dishwasher's running and things are just kind of at a standstill. So, I decided this year, it's nothing like huge or anything, but I just think it'd be a little extra to serve homemade butter on the table tomorrow. So, I'm going to show you how I make my homemade butter, and it's really simple. Food processor fitted with the steel blade, and you need a quart of heavy cream. Get that all in there. Lid on tight. Put it on high. I also have a bowl of ice water over here because once this is done, I want to wash the butter. So there's two things happening right now. The cream is getting aerated at the same time that the milk solids are separating from the liquid, and what I'm going to end up with is butter and fresh buttermilk. Takes about 15 minutes with this on high. You'll see it'll curdle, it'll start to separate, keep going, and then you will eventually see a big ball of butter. Trick is, don't stop it, don't interrupt it, don't add salt like you want salted butter. I'll show you where to do that later, but you don't want to do it here because you're going to end up putting too much salt in it. Now, when I first saw this, I didn't believe it. I didn't think it would work. I did it in my mixer, my stand mixer, and I ended up with cream all over the kitchen, so you had to put a towel over it. Then I saw this, much easier. Hi, Angie. We're just hanging out, churning butter. It is a long, boring, tedious 15 minutes. I can smell the turkey. I got to cut up the green beans. Like I said, I'm kind of waiting for the dishwasher to catch up. I got a stuffing to put in its bowl for tomorrow. Basically, the only thing I'm going to have to do tomorrow is make the potatoes, bake everything off, roast the turkey, and make our dinner rolls. So should be an easy day. After we get done with this, and I get Mom's turkey done, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing with that for the last 45 minutes that it's going to cook, and then we're going to do cheesecake later. So that'll be the last thing I do today, so if you want to stay tuned for cheesecake, we'll be making pecan cheesecake. Yawn. I can tell it is starting to thicken up a little bit. still going. These are 15 minutes you're not going to get back. We're getting closer. So you can't see it from where you're at, but the solids are actually up against the side, and the center is liquid, and here it's getting ready to go. It's going to separate the butter from the solids, and I'm going to have the buttermilk on the bottom, and the butter is going to start whipping around inside. You don't want to stop it yet. Keep it going. See if I can. See, it's turning into butter. Trust the process. Yeah, almost. Let it go. This is a patience thing, which I have very little of sometimes. Yep. I don't know if you saw it, but the solids separated. Turn it off, see what we got. Got the buttermilk on top. Keep it going. I told you it's the most boring thing in the world. Let's see what we got here. Almost. Alright, I think I'm going to back you up. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Nope, too full. See what I have? Can you see it? Besides a little puppy. And press it. Make a little room for the rest. One little bit left. Now I'm going to press it in here. I want to get as much of the liquid out as I can. Now, at this point, if you wanted salted butter, you'd put the salt in here, and I would use table salt and mix it in. You could use kosher salt. So what I'm going to do is set that over there. Piece of wax paper. Move you over there. See the buttermilk that's coming out of it? So with clean hands, clean cold hands, I'll take this off of there. Use my fingers. That's good. So I'm going to take this. Squeeze out the remaining buttermilk. And set that in the cold water. I will eventually wrap it in a new piece of wax paper, but there's your buttermilk. I will actually strain this again because I'm sure I dropped some butter in there, but I will strain this again and use that for waffles or pancakes or biscuits. So now what you want to do is you want to wash the butter. Alright, I'll set that in there. This is going into the trash. Clean towel. Clean piece of wax paper. Add in there. What I'm going to do is a roll. There you go. One roll of homemade butter for the, oh, you can't see it. Sorry. One roll homemade butter for the table tomorrow. This is just, it's good. It's just, you can't get any fresher than that. So that's it for the butter. Check back in a little bit. Got some other things going on. Like I said, now I need to clean all this up, let the dishwasher catch up, and yeah, we'll be moving on. And a couple more things left to do today. See you soon.